It is estimated that African countries lose over $60 billion annually due to illicit financial outflows, a figure much higher than the total aid coming to the continent. In fact, records from the United Nations show that between 1980 to 2009, nearly $1.4 trillion was taken out of Africa, a continent in dire need of development finance. This Conference of African Intelligence and Security Services is therefore an attempt to lay a solid base for collaborative efforts required towards stemming the tide.
In Nigeria, we have risen to the challenge. The fight against corruption remains at the core of our efforts to accelerate national development. We have recorded successes even though the perpetrators are not giving up and are trying to fight back. I am therefore pleased that this conference will boost the sense of urgency that we collectively have about this devastation and raise our response capacity at operational levels.
Firm and unwavering action, President Buhari said, is imperative towards achieving the objectives, as terrorist networks and other criminal syndicates actively undermining the security and stability of Africa not only fund their operations from the proceeds of crime, but are implicated in much of the illicit financial outflows from the continent.
I therefore urge you to develop actionable strategies to stem the flow of illicit funds from our continent. Give priority to examining the links between crime and instability on our continent, and propose measures to ensure that terrorists and criminals are denied access to our financial systems.
Incoming chairperson of CISSA and Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, Ambassador Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, said other than direct harm to economies, illicit financial outflows facilitate financing of terrorist organizations, criminal ventures and other subversive activities which constitute an existential threat to the continent which no amount of foreign assistance can undo.
Putting an end to illicit financial outflows and several other security challenges is a task that we can and must do.
We want to give assurance of CISSA's continued efforts to fight all forms of security threats, including traditional and emerging trans-border crimes, such as illicit financial flows.
Our partnership with CISSA is vital for our collective efforts to promote peace, and we must continue working together to strengthen it. More specifically, special attention should be paid to the complex competition between superpowers, the spillover from the Gulf crisis, and their adverse impact on our continent.
The Committee of Intelligence and Security Services of Africa, CISSA, was established in Abuja 15 years ago to build bridges of cooperation, collaboration, brotherhood and solidarity towards confronting emerging security challenges facing the continent. In Abuja, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.